So last video we looked at this one by Stance Hunters of the Ferrari F40. Today we're going to look at the Minidream. What's already apparent is that the bodywork is there's more of an orange tint in there rather than a red, and this is more of a darker red in person. The camera doesn't quite capture the exact tone, especially with all this lighting going on, but it's more of a dark red. That's the first. So the price point for this is less, probably about half the price of that Stance Hunters, maybe slightly less, and as a result, there's no moving parts. There is a plastic base, and details wise, it does not have that same engine or those rims either. However, we will look at this model up close in great detail, and let's check it out. So here's the packaging from Minidream 164 Ferrari. It's got the Ferrari logo here. I don't see that holographic Ferrari emblem sticker that comes on where it says, officially licensed, so I don't know if it is. It just says 164 Ferrari. It doesn't say F40, even though it blatantly... it does here. Here we go, on the actual tin. Sorry, not tin, the platform. Let's open this up. And here we have the usual standard platform and screw. So let's get this unscrewed and let's look at the model. Okay, it's out of the packet, and again, not too heavy, not too light. This week I've had a bit of a cold, so forgive me if I cough. Just nearly back to 100%, but not quite. So anyway, on to the review. Looks pretty good. Let's start with the front. Here we are, and we can see you've got lens headlights, which is great. The way they've done them is different to the last review. I did the Stance Hunters. I'm going to do a comparison later. You can see the lens headlights, they don't quite... Yeah, like this bit's correct, but then there isn't enough depth to see the actual headlight. Anyway, so from the front, we can see the grille here. And we've got this line going around, this black line that goes all the way around. Let's look on the side. I like these wheels, they're nice. Yeah. They're not quite at the same level as Stance Hunters, but very detailed rims. This red is a different shade of red. It's more, it's not as deep as the other. You can see a tint of orange in it perhaps as well. And what have we got here on the side? It's just an indicator or a light. It's got the air vents here. And then on the back, we've got this line bodywork panel for where the hinge should be if there was moving parts, and in the real vehicle itself. We've got some detailing here. F40 in the metal. No suspension, rubber tyres. This is the back. So if you notice, this spoiler is actually plastic and it's been glued in on two sides. Got Ferrari here, and the F40 is not quite in the centre. It's not far off though, but yeah, it should be a little bit more to the right. And here we have, I think there's a lens light. Yeah, there's a lens lights, but the dots aren't quite in the centre either. They're a little bit off. These outer ones are fine, but these inner orangey ones aren't. Ferrari F40 license plate. And here we have the exhaust at the back. Doesn't feed into anything. Oh, the bottom. We've got some detail on the bottom. Very simple F40, made in China. A little bit of detailing here of the underside, but not much. And it's screw base. rather than a press fit, so you can customize it and take it apart if you want to. The other side is here. You can see the silhouette. We've got this massive engine at the front, and there's an interesting part here where it's like very blocky and it comes out like this fender arch. The wing mirrors are metal, and they've even added an actual tiny mirror in, like glued on. That's cool. It's the wrong size, and it's kind of in the in the right place, but it is the wrong size on this side. But overall, it's, you know, a decent job. And then we've got this black outline here. The seats are red. The steering wheel looks quite good. Let's see if we can get a clearer view from the side. Here we go. Not bad at all. You can't see that much indeed here. There's a handbrake. Okay, let's zoom out. And the rear window texture, really nicely done. Underneath you get some engine detail. So it's not bad at all. On the front we've got this windscreen wiper that's been painted on the windscreen. So yeah, pretty good. I think, yeah, this fender arch really juts out a lot, and the tone of the colour, it's not quite red, but other than that, details are very nice on this model. The wheels roll smoothly, but they're not gonna do well on an orange track, you know. They will go, but Hot Wheels plastic wheels will do much better than this. But this is not really, it's more like a display model anyway, so there we go. Okay, let's get this on the turntable. Okay, here we go. You can see all around, and you know, if you're an F40 fan, you'll probably like this. The wheels are quite deep inside the car though, and it does give the, you know, it does make clear that there's like fender arches around. The silhouette is there, the design is very clear. They could have improved the headlights, I think, a bit further. They made the angle deeper, but overall still a handsome model, and not too expensive either. I got this off AliExpress, so go search it there. Just type in Minidream F40 and you'll see it. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like and consider subscribing for future diecast reviews. I do all sorts, so if you're a sports car, I like sports cars, so I do quite a few reviews, but I also do other things. I do like EVs, K cars, but all kinds of cars, but mainly sports or hypercars. And yeah, I'll leave this to run out a few more times, and hopefully see you in the next video. Take care. I'll be doing a Tomica Premium F40 in that one, and then I'm going to compare all three, Stance Hunters, Minidream and Tomica later. I don't have the Tomica Limited Vintage Neo, it's very expensive. I don't have the PGM one, that's also very expensive, but also I wouldn't want to spend that much money on a car which is not my favourite car. That is the Countach by Lamborghini. That's a different matter. So, but this is a very nice car as well. Enjoy.